I'm Alan Hinds, and I'm going to step you through the Britain 4.0 by Jackson Ampworks. Really quick, I'm going through a mid-80s Les Paul with some throwback pickups in it. Besides that, it's pretty much stock, straight into the amp. I'm going into the input 1 of the amplifier, and I have it, the channel set treble and bass pretty much at 12 o'clock. And the volume is set at 9 o'clock, which is about as clean as it'll get. But at 50 watt setting, it's plenty loud enough. It's plenty loud enough, and you can, it has a little, if you like really dig in with humbuckers, it might break up a little bit, but you know, for me, if I have 2 of these on stage, it's gonna be more than clean enough for anything I do, for that nice shimmering. As you can hear, it has a nice compressed sound. It picks up the things your fingers do, and it just sounds great, whether I'm gonna play some jazzy lines or whether I'm gonna play some like chorused out, clean chords. It's a great, great setting and a great clean tone. And if I continue on here, I'll crank up the volume of this first channel to about 12 o'clock, which is going to give it a little bit more meat and a little more distortion, a little more breaking up on top. Which is great if you're doing like crunchy rhythm parts. That's at around 12 o'clock, and I have my treble pickup on for that last little thing. But the cool feature here, this is where the foot switch can come in handy, is if you kick in the foot switch, which bypasses the treble and the bass, it just kind of kicks it into a higher overdrive mode, which is really useful. That's without it. You can definitely hear the difference there, right? Without and with. So cool. So I can go one step further and go just kind of crank it all the way to around 3 o'clock. And it's going to be almost similar to the last sound, but a little smoother, actually. Lots of fun. I can't wait to use this live. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the second channel. I've turned down the first channel, and the second channel I've got at around 9 o'clock. And this is like more or less like an AC30, a little more. To me, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit throatier sounding than the first channel. And the same thing here, I'll start there at 9 o'clock, which is as clean as it's going to get. But as you can hear, it has a little bit more of a mid-range thing to it. And then I crank it up to 12, and see how that sounds. And then finally, I'll crank it all the way up to around 3 o'clock. Okay, and one extra really cool feature about it is that you can blend both the channels together to get the Mondo, juicy, lush overdrive sound. I mean, I can even put them, start them both on around 9 o'clock, I guess, if you wanted to. It kind of has everything in there. And if you crank them both up to around noon, high noon, it's the Britain 4.0. It's very cool.